Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Joseph from Nerds and Matrimony. Welcome back to Let's Play Mini Ninjas. So in the last episode we went through the Haunted Forest and now we have made our way to the Night Castle.
Young ninja, how can I help you?
Let me see, what do you have? Arrow Shield, Essence of the Fish.
I wish you
nothing
well
really good.
upon your quest, ninja.
Alright, so here is a note from Suzumi. She managed to escape the castle through a secret tunnel which exited on a nearby stump over here. So yes, there is a secret passage into this castle. You can actually not go through the front doors to this one. If you try to, you'll see that it'll be blocked off. So we have to go through a secret passage. But first we're going to take out all these samurai out here because experience points. So how's everybody doing today? I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy. I've had kind of this like this dry, scratchy, itchy feeling in the back of my throat for the past few days. So hopefully not getting sick, as my wife stares at me smirking. Yeah, I really hope I'm not getting sick because that would suck. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't have a fever or anything. I just had this itchy feeling in the back of my throat for the past few days, which is weird because, like, where I live, the air is definitely not dry around here. It is very humid. Like, I'll step outside and my glasses will instantly fog up. So I don't know what it's all about, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna take out these samurai and then we're gonna go find the secret passage into the castle. Secret passage. Alright, so there we go. So as you can see, you can open those doors, but when you open them, you'll see that your path will be blocked. So you can actually not go that way. Now I heard some samurai around here and I was trying to find them, and it turns out they have archers in those little window slots. Now we're actually going to go take them out once we get in there, but we can't do anything about it right now. Now as you can see, there are fireflies over here. These do not lead to a Kuji Shrine. These lead to the secret passage into the castle. Right here. I'm just going to drop down here into this little cave. I really like this cave. It's a very nice looking cave. Be a good hiding spot. And I didn't mean to do a fireball there. I pushed the wrong button. I was actually trying to get a flask of strong ginseng because my key was down. And at this point I finally decided, you know what, I'll go ahead and show off potion making because I do need to make a few more. So basically you just hit select and then you scroll over to the recipes screen here. And basically whatever recipes you have, you just go to whatever one you want to make. And if you have the items to make it, and it will show you what you need. It'll show you how many you have. You just push the A button to make a potion. You can make as many as you want as long as you have the required items. There is no limit to the amount of potions you can carry. These ninjas have limitless pockets. Alright, so I actually went this way just to check and see if there was anything over here. There's actually not. So we're going to turn around and head on through here. And yes, I actually missed a lotus flower back there against the cave wall. I don't know if you saw that or not. I didn't miss these guys, though. These are horsetails. I don't exactly remember what potion they're used for. We haven't seen all of the potions in the game yet. But I know they're used for something. Alright, so we're going to come up here. We're going to wall jump and get out of this cave and enter the castle. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so I started sneaking here because I heard some samurai walking around, but I think they're above me. Go ahead and grab this tiger lily. Alright, so I'm gonna look around this little building right here real quick. And there's a ginseng root over here. I actually tried to grab it coming out of my sneak mode and accidentally jumped up on the building. Alright, so as you can see, there's a ghost here. Now this is the only one in the castle, and this is the last one you're going to see in the game. So we're just going to use our sunray spell here and be done with him. So this is the last time we will see this enemy in the game. And there we go. No more ghosts for the whole game. Yay! Alright, so there's a little structure over here. It's got a couple of plants on it. It's got an oyster mushroom, a stone cap, and a Jizo statue. So we're going to grab all this. Okay, so now I'm going to head up these stairs that are broken apparently. This door up here is barred, but there is a path off to the right, and this is the path that you're going to take to get into the castle. So you see this little grass path off here to the right of the staircase. So we're just going to go up this way and climb up on the roof. So here are those archers that were shooting at us earlier. I'm going to go take them out. Surprise! And there we go. Alright. Oh, there's another guy. Yeah, I don't know how it fell off the stairs there. I didn't push that direction, but whatever. Because my attack momentum carried me. Alright, so once again, when you see these buildings with these sliding doors, you want to make sure that you check them and see if they will open. Because there will be... there could be animals inside these, so you want to make sure you check all of these. Also, by the way, this might be a bit of a long episode. I forgot how long this castle is. It's pretty big. It's definitely a lot bigger than the Earth Castle. And I knew that coming in, but I forgot just how much bigger it was. So this episode may be a bit longer, you know, but whatever. You know I usually divide up the other levels in the game, like into separate videos. But for the castle levels, I want to do the whole level in one video. I don't want to cut these levels up into multiple videos. Alright, so as you can see, there's an animal inside this one. So once again, make sure you check all these sliding doors, because you never know what you're going to find. Spoiler alert, by the way, I actually end up not getting all the animals in this level. I missed 2 of them. But whatever. They actually do a pretty good job of hiding a lot of the animals in this castle. Granted, you know, I only missed 2 of them, but that's because, you know, I look everywhere. Now, in this castle, you're going to be using those little ropes with the lamps on them a whole lot to get to various parts of the castle, because you're going to find that a lot of the doors are barred, or you can't climb over the walls because they have little wooden stakes on them, and they will damage you if you try to touch them. So we're going to be using those rope lamps a lot in this level. Lightning storm! Ah! Alright, so let's go take out the rest of these guys. Come here! Hey, welcome back, guys. I apologize if there was a little abrupt cut there in the video. I had to pause the game for a little bit. My parents came over, and I had some business to take care of with them. So yeah, if there was like an abrupt cut in the footage there, I do apologize, but that's what it was for. Alright, so we're just gonna keep moving along here, taking out all these guys. There are 3 spear guys up in the doorway up there that we're gonna have to use a fireball on. And yeah, this castle level, this is really the first level in the game that I find that, you know, the threat of dying starts to become a factor. Like, this is really the first level in the game that you may have a chance of dying in. Because they do throw a lot of enemies at you. Granted, I don't die, but I do get very close. Alright, so time to take out these guys with a fireball. Fireball! Bam! And they're gone. Alright, so let's see what's in store for us up here. Checkpoint. There we go. Alright, so here are where the lamp strings are going to start to really come into play here. And this is also where I'm going to show off how amazing Shun is in the castle levels. Because, I don't know if I explained this yet with Shun, But when you climb up a ledge, like when you climb up a wall with Shun, he can actually hang off the ledge with his feet and hang upside down and shoot people with his bow. I don't know if I've shown that, well, I know I haven't shown it off, but I don't know if I've told you guys about that yet. But yeah, I'm about to show that off here, and it's so awesome because, like, the samurai can't even get to you. They can't do anything about it. So I drop down, I run back up, and just look at how awesome this is. He's hanging off the roof by his feet and just picking apart these guys. And they just can't even do anything about it. It's so awesome. This is why Shun is my favorite character in the game. He's the ultimate ninja. Just imagine if someone trained him in a sword. I think he'd be better than Hiro. What do you guys think? I mean, Hiro does have magic powers, but still. Take out this guy real quick. And there's a couple more little samurai dudes over on the other side here. That's another good thing about Shun. You can just stand on top of the roofs and just shoot everybody, and they just can't, they can't even get up here. So this is kind of a safe way to get through this area. What I like about this is you don't even have to fight these guys if you wanted to. Like, you could totally just sneak right past them by going above them. So I like how the game gives you that option. You're going to find out that the game gives you that option a lot in this castle level and in the next one. They give you a lot of opportunities to completely bypass enemies. You know, which might be a good idea if you're not good at the combat in this game. But, you know, if you want to level up, you need to fight the enemies because they give you experience. So I will not be skipping any of the enemies. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go check on the other side here, make sure there's not anything over there on the other side, but first I'm going to check behind these buildings. Once again, you always want to check. See, there's an oyster mushroom right there. Those can be really easy to miss because they tend to blend in with the walls because they're all gray. Alright, so I'm just going to check and make sure I have everything over here. Looks like I do. Alright, so there are two big guys here, so we're going to take them out with Futo. Now I actually show off another way to take out these guys when I go fight the second one. Because normally, you know, what I do is I just bait them into attacking, avoid it, and then go in. But you can actually just combo these guys without them even attacking you if you can button mash fast enough. I'm going to show that off with this guy over here. So basically just keep button mashing, just keep mashing the X button, then hit A, and then keep mashing the X button, hit A, and keep mashing the X button, hit A, and there you go. So basically if you just constantly button mash, they can't even get an attack off, and you're fine. Once again, I'm playing on hard difficulty, keep that in mind. You know, this is not a very hard game. Granted, it was supposed to be more of a family-friendly, kids-type video game. But, you know. And there we go, we leveled up again, we have an extra heart. Now we have 6 hearts. Yay! Alright. So now we're going to use the lamp strings to cross over to the next area, because all the doors here are barred. I don't know if you can hear that farting noise in the background among everything else in the game. But yes, that is the boss, believe it or not. Just wait till you see him. But you won't be seeing him until the next video, which won't be up until Saturday. Alright, so I was actually going to go on the lamp string here with Shun and actually try to snipe these guys, but I totally missed it and fell down. So, whatever. Just opted for a power attack, and then there are a whole bunch of samurai over here. So I was like, screw that nonsense, let's pull out a lightning storm. That should knock out most of them. Once again, the lightning storm spell is definitely my favorite spell in the game. As you can see, it just took out a lot of guys very quickly. And by the way, I know what you're thinking. You must be getting close to the end, right? No, we're not even like halfway done with this castle yet. I told you guys it was a big one. It is definitely a lot bigger than the Earth Castle. But it's a lot of fun, so, you know. I know a lot of gamers out there who complain about level length and, you know, I just want to move on in the game. But, you know, if the level itself is fun and the gameplay itself is fun, then I don't really have a problem with it. The only time I really have a problem with it is if it's like a really long level and it's also easy to get lost in. That's when I have a problem with it. But if it's pretty straightforward, you know, if it's a really linear game like this one, I don't really have a problem with it. Even though the combat in this game can get very repetitive, as you've probably already seen. I think what would have made this game a lot better is if they would have added like combo moves. I think that would have been a lot better. But all you have to do to attack is just button mash the X button. And that's, you know, that's all there is to it. So, I think if they would have added like combo attacks, it would have been a lot better. But whatever. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get on top of this thing because I need to get on that lamp string right there. And I cannot get up there. And then I finally get up on this side. So you do want to come up here. There is an archer up here. You want to take him out. Because if you don't, he'll actually walk back over here on this side. He'll see you on the lamp string and he'll start shooting at you. And that can be pretty annoying. Not that I'm speaking from experience. Alright, so there are 2 archers and 3 spear guys on the stairs over here. So we're going to take out one of the archers and all 3 spear guys with the power attack here. And the stupid camera wouldn't move past that little wooden beam. But luckily I still got all of them. Alright, so we're going to go over here. There's some animals we can rescue over here. There we go. Alright, there we go. So how's everybody doing? How's your summer been so far? It's definitely getting hot here in South Texas. Starting to get up into like the upper 80s, lower 90s. You know, I'm definitely not a fan of cold weather. I hate winter. It's probably my least favorite season. But other than the fact that basketball is going on during that time, but yeah, I can't stand cold weather. But you know, I also don't like blistering hot weather, which it really hasn't been so far. But I just know it's gonna get, you know, the temperature's just gonna rise when we get into July and then August. So, but right now, you know, I mean, you know, I don't really have a problem with it. So, in this part right here, as you can see, they have a magician guy and a big guy. You actually want to focus on taking out all the little samurai and the magician guy first before you take out the big guy, because the magician can resurrect the big guy. I have had that happen to me. So basically just, you know, once you get a clean shot on the magician, you just want to take him out. You may take a couple hits from the big guy, but you should have enough hearts at this point that it won't kill you. So then once the magician is gone, you want to finish taking out the little samurai and then focus on the big guy. By the way, this is another good strategy to use against these big guys. If you can get behind them, you can take them out pretty easily because they can't swing behind them. So, just another strategy you can use. Must break every pot. Hero has inspiration from Link about breaking pots. He doesn't cut grass like Link does, but he does break a lot of pots. Okay, so this part right here kind of sucks because you actually have to backtrack to go forward. As you're going to see, because when I go to get up here, I try to climb on to the roof to get to that next lamp string, and the ledge is too high for me to get to, and Hero will not reach up there and grab it. So I'm constantly trying to get up here, and he just keeps jumping off the wall and not grabbing the ledge up there. And turns out it's just because it's too high. So if you drop down and fight those samurai down there, you actually have to backtrack and get back up on top of this roof using this lamp string right here. I finally ended up figuring that out, and I was like, ah, crap. Dadgummit. Like, you're really going to punish me for going down there and fighting those guys? Come on. I'm a ninja, man. I'm a hero of justice. I have to defeat all the samurai. Can't let any of them get past me. So yeah, I tried to jump on the string there, and finally I was just like, screw it, I'll just go back down. Because all I have to do is climb up on this roof and then get back on it. So yeah, you actually do have to come back here and climb up this lamp string to get back to the top. Kind of sucks. Is it bad game design? Maybe. But, you know, you don't have to go back too far, so whatever. Samurai down there. We're gonna sneak attack him. Be real quiet about it. Be real quiet. I'm gonna drop down behind him. Roll attack! And there goes the other one. I'm gonna chase him down. And this guy's actually really fast. For some reason, the little samurai are just way fast. I have no idea why. But you can usually catch up to him using some jump attacks. So there we go. So there's the spear guys here. We're going to use a fireball to take him out. I got really lucky right there because I was thinking I was going to have to use 3 fireballs, but that other guy ended up running really close to the guy I was aiming at. So I just aimed in between them and took them both out. So I'm actually going to head back here real quick. Once again, just check around this building, make sure there's nothing back here. You know, I know this takes up some time, but once again, you don't want to miss out on anything. Anything you can collect in this game is good. By the way, you may have noticed I don't really use the bombs a whole lot. In fact, I hardly ever use them. And I probably won't use any in this playthrough. They're not very useful. I've never found a good use for them. I mean, they are fun to play around with. I've definitely used them before, but you know, they're just not very practical. You know, because the only one that does any damage to the enemies is the cherry bomb. All the other ones either provide a distraction or, you know, they just stun the enemies or whatever. So, for the most part, they're pretty useless. And there we go. Yeah, I did think about fighting those guys straight on, but then I was like, screw it. It's 4 red samurai. They have a lot of health. I'll just use a power attack. And there we go. And yes, as you can see, this is a very, very long castle. This is a very long level. We're almost there though, guys. We're about 75% done now. So, go here, get this checkpoint. Now this area over here is where I almost die, because holy crap, they throw so much at you. There are 5 spear guys, a magician, there are archers on the wall, and there are a whole bunch of samurai down here. I mean, look at this. I'm down to like 3 hearts basically. I actually didn't mean to use a healing potion there, but I'm really glad I did. I was trying to get my lightning storm spell out, but they just kept closing in on me, so finally I said screw it, and I just did a couple power attacks. Alright, so what sucks about these spear guys is there are 5 of them. You can't take all of them out with 1 fireball, but you can take out 3 of them. And I tried to go up here and fight the magician while trying to stay away from the spear guys, but I just kept getting hits. So I finally just decided, screw it, I'll just take these guys out. And then I'll fight the magician. And he keeps trapping me in that weird little ball of his. So as you can see, when that happens, all you have to do is just tap the A button really quickly and you'll get out of it. There we go, I finally got him. Once again, most annoying enemy in the game, in my opinion. Alright, so now we're going to go up on top of the wall here and take out these archers. And this is actually going to lead us back down a path that's to the area that we first came to when we came in here. We're gonna go back down the path with a whole bunch of archers on it, just to take them out. Plus, there are a few animals over there, so we're gonna want to go save them. All right. So now I'm going to go back this way, and this is going to take us down a little side path over here with a bunch of archers on it and some animals to rescue. Now we actually could have accessed this path earlier when we came over on that lamp string and dropped down and roll attached to the samurai. We actually could have came this way, but I prefer coming in from behind, just because I don't know, I just think it's easier to take these guys out going down as opposed to going up. Because if you're going up, then they have the high ground. So yeah. And there we go. We've taken all of them out. Now we're going to go back to where we were and continue moving on. Alright, so now we're going to go all the way back. And yes, there are a lot of checkpoints in this castle, once again, because it is a very long level. I believe there's like 6 checkpoints in this level. It's ridiculous. Like I said, though, it is a pretty well-designed castle. Now, do keep an eye out for this. On the other side of this roof here, they actually hide an animal over here. There's a rabbit over here on the other side of this roof. You walk over here and then drop down, and there it is. And I actually have to thank my wife for pointing this out to me. I totally forgot that this was over here. She's kind of been playing along this game. You know, not long after I started this Let's Play, she started playing on her own file. And she's actually further along than I am. She's past the second boss already. So. Alright, so now we're going to climb back up on the roof, and we're going to use the lamp string to move on ahead to the next area. I do like the whole vibe of this castle, though, how it's, you know, obviously it's a night castle, so it's at nighttime. But I actually like the fact that it's raining, you know, kind of, I don't know, it's just a really, I don't know, I just think this castle level is really cool. Alright, so here's the end of the level. All we have to do is walk across this lamp string over here to that bridge, and that will lead us to the boss tower. We'll be taking on the boss in the next video. So as you can see, the boss tower's on an island. And if we could have gone through all the barred doors and everything, it would have led us straight here, but you know, we had to take an alternate path. Alright, so you can't actually go forward that way. As you can see, there are wooden stakes. You want to run all the way down this way and then drop down. There are a couple samurai here, you want to take them out, and then there are some archers on the other end of the bridge. So we're going to take them out, and then that will be the end of the level. So there's the boss tower right there. There are a bunch of archers. I thought about turning into Shun and using his firework arrow, but then I was like, screw it, whatever. This will be quicker. And there we go. We have defeated all the enemies in the Night Castle. We didn't get all the animals. You know, we came up too short, but whatever. We got most of the stuff. So that is it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time for Let's Play Mini Ninjas, where we will take on the second boss of the game. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.